Hey there, paper geeks and glitterners. Ooh, it's another Crazy Geek Crafter. Just trying not to knock things over. All right. I figured today would be a dance card. I have these dancing people. I have a record player, some lights, some notes. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just put that over here for a sec. It's just, I like to make a sketch sometimes. So let's do that. Let's do a, this is supposed to be a standard A6 card. Hope you can see this. Better, I'd say. Maybe do some squares. With the different things. I'm not sure how to, these were just a thought. Maybe these could fit in somewhere. The dancing people, and then maybe the strings here in front, then the record player over here with some music notes. I do not know how this is supposed to turn. I know they can be both up and down and things like that. And then this one maybe could be the records. I'm uncertain if I have anything else that is music themed from this brand. Let's see. Though these will do, even though they are my favorite things. Let's see. Don't think there was anything in this one. Just making sure. This was Easter last year. Decorations, I don't know. Could be. These are kitty things. Shin yarn, a table, a chair, lady, books, more books, fruit, cutlery, coffee, more food. Not really party food. Tulips. We're getting into the fauna, floral category here, not fauna. That would be animals. Let's see. Roses, archway. And these are scene setters, grass. This is sand, water, and presents at the presents at the back. Let's put them up here with the confetti. Let's put them there. I think that's better. Yeah, there wasn't anything really music related, so I think that's the plan for now. Oh, you couldn't see a thing of that. I'm sorry. Oh, forgot. I forgot. Sorry. That was not very fun for you. Okay. I think I've decided I will color these in. So I will need some Neenah. That's Bristol. Neenah. There we go. These are just scraps. Come on. These need something bigger. That would actually do. Oh, this one already has stitches. It's not. This one will do. Let's put it here. And I didn't get a chance to change the title of the live since I only just decided on this, because that means I get free things out of my box of shame. Just taking off the rest of the sticky before I'm throwing it in my bin. I don't want it to stick in there. Just remember these need to be turned around. And this one. Just need to get out. There we go. Okay. This one was specifically. Oop. Stay around. just want to take a look at this one to see how many layers I'd want. The body, and then the hair, the clothes, and the shoes can be cut from the second one. Same with it. So 2 of these. Didn't cut quite right here. Just a little bit of help. I'm thinking maybe I want to do the bulbs on their own, but I'm not sure if I want to do them in vellum. So let's keep that as 1 for now. Okay.
Where you go to? Uni also?
Need to keep the hands inside here. And can I get yeah, I can. Just the one. Okay. This one, I need the record and the extras, the front. So I need 1 more of these. And that one can go here for now. The record goes here. And these. Seems like I need to print more of these. I had 5. But, what was it? I had 6. Because there are 5 here. But, yeah. They have a tendency to go wandering. Because they're practical. Good. More records, I think, and more notes. But I only want 1 key. I know this one, it only appears once in a piece of music at the beginning. as far as I understand it. I unfortunately don't read music. I would love to have learned it as a kid, but we didn't. And I'm not really in a place right now to learn an entirely new language. No, I forgot. Okay, let's try and concentrate this time. There, maybe. Four. It should be for 5. Let's just do this one. Come back here. Just put this to the side. These I don't think I need to do much with, unless I end up cutting out the center. Here. Color out everything black and then cut again and just take the small part in the middle and put on top. I might do that. There. I just need a piece of magnetic sheet here. Have these small pieces. Helps me keep track of things. Okay, so cutting these apart is easiest with a small pair of scissors. Let's see. I need this part, this part, this part, this part, and this part. So let's start by cutting out the back. We can make it some funky color, like it's velvet lined or something. I need to keep this piece. attached here, I think, and underneath. Start cutting it here. Record. Speaker part. I'm just gonna cut this down a bit and then keep these attached because they're small. While I color them, maybe that'd be easier to handle. My couple. Let's start by cutting them apart. This t-shirt goes to here. And there. Okay. Then down here. Need to keep the head. We need the hair. He's showing some belly. So that's his shirt. There. Legs. Because I need his feet. This one, if it goes up. And, oh, God, this is so small. And, carefully. Real carefully. There. Maybe that's easier with a knife. Pants. Need his hair. Cut there. And I need to, sorry about this. I need to extend from the ear. You will not be able to see this. Okay. Now it's upside down, his head and his hair. You see how I did that? Hopefully it focuses the right spot here. So head and hair. And then the feet. One shoe. Two shoes. And she will not be any easier. Let's start with the head, or rather the hair. Okay. Now, I don't know if you can see, but there's a tiny bit of a face up here, so we need to cut in there and ooh. Sweep forward here. Let's take off her legs. The shoes are even worse than his. Up the back, up the back, and curve to the front, curve up the front. There. It will be interesting. Trying to get them back on. And then her dress, I think. This way I should cut it to get her arm out. And here. I'm gonna need my full stick post-it note. That's backwards. Just gonna put them here. This hair, this shirt. Okay, shirt. His pants and his shoes. Her hair. Ooh, her dress. And her shoes. This is the one. And that one is over here. Let's press down a bit. Just need to figure out which is which of these. I think that's it here. And here. Okay. Leave her legs over here. Okay. I got the dancers sorted. I got the machine sorted, I got notes, I got those. Let's just start here. Okay. Actually, I was thinking of doing some pattern paper. Maybe I should check that out first. I had a specific pattern in mind, this one. I think this is some good colors for it. It's just that I want them to match. And they're so small, I don't want a paper piece that close. See if we take this one for background on the card. We have some good colors here. This is actually the yellow one. Let's see. I'll need to layer this to shade it, but these are not very big, so I think it'll do. Let's do his shirt in yellow. accidentally color his stomach. Ugh, I have to cut a new one. Not good. Okay. I need to write these down too. Let's put that away. Take you away. Maybe we should start with the flesh tones then. What if I do one peanut, one pale camel? I like these here for skin colors. Peanut and camel. Let's do him tan. Okay. 114. Good. All right. Hopefully now I can keep my pen doing what I want it to. Let's pick it up and do it like this. Color his stomach again. That was annoying. That's because his t-shirt actually goes down behind him. Okay, I'll leave it at this, and then the t-shirt. Just emphasizing the cut marks for shadows. This is a very tiny space. It sure is Y44. Okay, next color. Let's give him some chestnut brown here. And she can have let's do brown. It's kind of reddish. So here. pieces are this small, they don't really stick, so I just dab them. Just trying to make sure we have no white edges. That may have a bit too much. We'll see, we'll see. There, and there. Up you go. Good. We do some orange for her dress. I think fresh vermilion is the closest we get. R22. His pants. There's a grayish brown in here. Yeah. WG6. For that vintage feel, it would be kind of checkered, I guess, but pants. WG6. Okay, shoes. These will be black, that's for sure. Shiny probably also. Okay. $120. And her. What kind of shoes would she be wearing? Probably something that matched. Could we do the dark red in here? That will be R2. Okay. R2. So now all the parts are done. Let's glue them together. If it wants to work today. So I can feel there's something in here. Tweezers. clean piece of paper here. Let's start with hair. Let's see how many times I stab myself today with this needle. And let's turn the right way. Right. Shirt. Two pants. Shoes. That's the last thing. They are intimidatingly small. I have a love-hate relationship with the details on the Gummiapan dies. They are fantastic, but they're also fiddly. Very fiddly. Let's do her shoes too, because oh, that's not colored all the way through. Let's just get that edge. There we go. Yeah. And okay. And then I try to pinch it somewhere in the middle, so I get glue on the heel and the toe. This one too has a white core of the paper showing. Good. Oop! Where did it go? Interesting. Good thing I have an extra. And that was knife work. Okay. Let's let that cool for a sec. Or evaporate, of course. Not cool. Her hair. Can do that next. Just like that. And the dress also with some white here at the bottom. There's a reason why, even if I wasn't filming, I would be writing down these colors. Because sometimes you need to go back in with it. Sure. missed something. Okay, let's hope her shoe is good now. And here they are. And missing a bit of gray here, I see. That was number 6. And it's not as important, but there's a bit here on the side of her dress. Oh. Okay. They are done. So let's do this part. Inside the record, the front, and these things. The technical things. Let's just put a pin in this. Doesn't dry out. We'll need black for the record. I'm thinking silver for these. Let's just take paint marker, silver. And this needs a bit to dry before I can cut it out. It stays wet for a bit. It's oil based, it's my understanding. Let's do red inside, and that'll be the same red as I used before. I just need to write down dial. Let's call it that. Spectrum Noir, Quicksilver. We need. Let's call it Velvet. R2. I may need a new one of these soon. That means I have to make a decision on what brand I'm shifting to. Because this one I don't have a refill for. And I don't see a point in buying one when I can't buy a new nib for it. And this, let's do the orange one. Like so. Isn't that very retro? Two. And then the case should be a coal gray. Let's do coal gray 6 to complement the trousers, even though it's not the same gray. And I'm just coloring the entire thing here. Case CG6. Okay. Missed the edge here. I don't know if you can see it, but can't do much now. At least this one I can save before I put it on. Maybe I should take, let's see if I can color in this part. There. Okay. Let's hope that was enough glue to keep it here. There. Okay. Record player. Dancing people. Notes. We need to color in these. Thinking if I color them black and then color over with this, shouldn't be a problem. I think. really carefully here. Okay, and then take this one with the smaller tip. Also have some paint markers. Let's see if I can get one. Let's see if they can do it. Yeah, just need something thinner. I also have one in red. This was right. It should cover since it's a paint marker. You never know. Okay. And so we need to write these down too. PC1. Annoying. So I need to decide on the size of the squares for the card. Let's put that away. Let's put this away for now. And this is a new brand of card bases. I hope I like it. Because the ones I have been using, I think the company went, well, I don't know if you could say belly up, but at least I know it. I'm pretty sure it isn't an active company anymore. I don't know if they just stopped because they didn't really want to do it anymore, or if it just couldn't. If it didn't work out. So I'm trying these new ones. They're not the same weight as the ones I'm used to, but not by much. They're a bit lighter. So I would love to get this on crooked, but I can't. It's too small. These days, my fingers are just shedding. Stop sticking. Also put this away before I hurt myself. I also have that. I could do a tiny bit askew actually. That would be nice. Let's start with that. I need. This is a solvent glue, which means most of the time, unless you use really a lot, you can get away with using it all over without the paper bowing. But you can't put too much on. It is possible. Just gonna move it around. It takes a bit to dry, so I have time. Goody. Now let's... I want a surprise. I don't want to know which way I'm putting it. There we go. Now it just needs to dry for a bit. The sizes of these squares. Let's try making a 7x7 one and then see. Should they be white, maybe? Maybe. Let's try white. Start. This feels really thick. Seven. 5. Seven. I think we can do 6x6. Yeah, this is not the same cardstock. 6. Yeah, that's much easier. 5, 6. They don't need to be the same size, so 5.5. Let's do this one 5.5 too, so that we have the bigger one in the middle. I got it this way. Okay. Bit more. This is the back, so it's very, very important not to cut into it. And I don't have a card base anymore. and just have a card for it. Okay. It's not much, but it's a little off. I like it. So. Something like that, maybe. Maybe this one should be at the bottom because it's dark and that makes it heavier and grounding. Okay. I don't think it will work in the background, will it? Because the perspective will be off. Because these are very big. They'll be even bigger as a background, so they need to be in the foreground, if anywhere. I don't think this will make it on the card. That's too bad. I don't think it needs to be here. Let's glue these people on here. I'm putting them off center a bit on purpose. trying to make it, what's it called? Let's see if I can put this away. Ordered, more random, but apparently that's not easy. Let's just say it that way. Okay, the ground was CG2. Okay, let's try it this one. Okay, and then, oops, stay put. I need a longer pair for that. And this one. We should do the ground first. Okay. Thinking foam tape on these. Yeah. it goes.
Where did it go?
There it goes. Okay. This way. And this here. That means this part over here needs support. Right. Mostly in this corner. Put one over here. And we need some up here. There. I think that'll do. Okay. Put the thumb, foam away. Yeah, I think this will do. Oh. We are almost done here. Oh, that was a lot of glue. And it may take a few days, but I will put up everything I use for this project in the description. It just takes a bit before it happens. And I should be back next Sunday with another live. Right now we don't have plans, so that should be doable. Ooh. Anything else I need to say before I close up for now? Thinking. I don't think so. This has been, 1.5 hours. That's why I'm in pain then. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. This was a fun card. Don't have a purpose for it yet, but I'll find one day. I hope. So they can go. I have all the dice here. Great. Yeah, I think I want to get back to my book. And so this is today's card. There it glue spill mid on the focal point. That's not good. Should probably find something to hide that with. I think this one can do. Where else did I have any bubbles? I need a paper. Let's try that again. Good thing I got these out where I can see them now. Okay. Come here. This just makes them flatten out a bit. They're quite pretty. And the color is a good match for the paper. So this will be the card. No highlights, just a few Nuvo drops, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed this card, that you'll be back next Sunday for another one, or another crafty project. I don't know what I'll be doing as yet. Until then, I hope you'll be having a good day, evening, or night. På gensyn.